All right, guys, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about heated gear. So first, let's roll the intro, and then I'll show you everything that I have. So it's wintertime and you still want to ride. Just like today, it's beautiful outside, but it's cold. And if you look out the window, you think that you want to go for a ride until you step outside and it's freezing cold. And if it's 40 degrees just outside, imagine what it feels like on the motorcycle. You guys have followed the channel for any length of time, you know that this year I went to Cycle Gear looking for some cold weather gear. Last year I went to Cycle Gear looking for some cold weather gear, and I keep talking myself out of it. But I finally got some cold weather gear now, and let me show you what I got. The Gerbing cold weather gear. This is the Gerbing liner cold weather gear. I didn't get the outside, like the jacket that's heated. This is the heated liner because I still want to wear the jacket that I have now, and trying to find something for tall people. Since I'm 6'5", you can't find any heated gear that's going to be the length that I needed. Everyone who talked about heated gear, Gerbing has came up in every conversation. So this is the jacket, and you can see right here, you have some plugs. Now, I don't know what any of this stuff does yet. And I want to warn you, this may be a lengthy video. I'm going to show you all the gear. Then I'm going to go outside to the motorcycle, hook up the connector to the battery, show you how to do that. And then, of course, I got to test it. So this is going to be a longer video than normal. All right, so back to the gear. Wire that comes out, and you can tuck it back in there. One on each sleeve, so that's for the glove. This is where you plug the power supply to the jacket, right here. But then you have another one under here. That will go to the pants. So let me show you everything that I have. Next, we have some gloves. This is the Gerbing gloves. It says God Supply Company, powered by Gerbing. I got these gloves in. They're extra large gloves, and they're going back. Not because anything was wrong with them. They don't fit all that great in the palm. They're still a little too tight. I'm sending these gloves back, and I already ordered the other gloves, and they're right here. I'll show them to you. And by the way, this is how the package arrived. It looked pretty beat up. For the price of these gloves, they should come in a better package than this with more care. So let me show you the gloves that I chose. The 12-volt Vanguard heated gloves by Gerbing. And these gloves are a lot bigger. They're 3XL, and they're gauntlet gloves, and they fit. They come all the way down where they need to come down, and they feel great. These gloves surprise me. They're not bulky at all. Well, you know, compared to my winter riding gloves that I have now, they're about the same as the winter riding gloves that I have. I can't even tell a difference, but I like that they come all the way down, this gauntlet style, and I can tighten it up right here, cinch it down a little bit tighter to my hand. Nice glove. You can see the abrasion part here and here, hard knuckles there. It says it has touchscreen compatibility. I don't see it on the finger, but I guess that works right there. Most people put like a silver thing on the finger there. It is full hand, front and back. That's what I like about that. 12-volt battery powered, 135 temperature, motorcycle connectivity, touchscreen compatible, micro wire, lifetime micro wire warranty, Aquatex waterproof membrane, premium goatskin leather, 150 grams of 3mm thinsulate insulation, high impact knuckle protection. I'm glad I got these. I like these a lot better than the other ones. The name is Gerbing 12-volt Vanguard men's glove. That's what I have, and I have it in size 3XL. Let's set this aside here. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you the name of the jacket. Sorry about that. The name of the jacket is 12-volt plug-in heated jacket liner. That's what this is. Yeah, so here's the pants. Let's get them open. Gerbing 12-volt heated pant liner. So you have Gerbing right here. It unzips here. You have Velcro on the bottom, right there. Velcro right here on the bottom. And I also feel something else down here. this would be the connector to the sock liner, or in my case, I told you I have something else coming. The sock liner, they didn't make them in my size, or I'm sorry, they made them in my size, they just didn't have any in stock. I end up just getting the heated soles. So I'll have the heated soles connected to it right here. You can feel the heated coils in here. Looks like from your knees down right there, and then right on your hips, if you can see that. So that's gonna be nice. A lot of other ones only had it on the front. There was nothing on like on your hips or on your side. And that's the good thing about this Gerbing jacket. I should have said, I keep going back to this jacket. I kind of just rushed through it. It has heated coil all the way up to the neck. So that's cool about that. On the jacket, it has the sleeves, the chest, the neck, and the back. And that's going to be good. Keep you warm all the way around. Keep going back and forth to one thing and the next. But the gloves, they are heated on the back and on the front. That's the thing about heated grips. Heated grips are great. They feel good in your hand, but you still feel cold on the outside of your hand. But this one, it's going to take care of everything. Heated all the way. It goes, oh, here's a good example. It shows you right here. The palm of your hand, the back of your hand. So that's going to be really good. All right. So that is all the heated garments. My heated soles will be coming soon. But that's not it. You need something to connect it to the motorcycle. I'm going to be connecting it directly to my battery. I don't want to take any chances of connecting it to anything else. It's going straight to the battery. I don't want to interfere with anything else. If there's going to be an issue with the heated gear, then I'll know it's the heated gear. There are several other options how to connect it. I'm connecting it to the battery. And let me show you the connections that I have. Gerbing battery connector. Connects directly to the battery, and we're going to be installing that in just a second, going out to the motorcycle and getting the seat off. You know, I got a lot of wires under the seat because I have a lot of LEDs, but get the seat off, get this installed on the bike. Now this is the Gerbing 12-volt wireless ready dual. It says wireless, and I just learned that you have to actually buy some type of remote control to make it wireless. So it will work. Looks like you can control the temperature with these buttons here, but there's a remote control that you can use to change the temperature. So maybe something I'm looking into getting. Also, I'll tell you something that I want to get too is 12 volt. I think it's called like a battery power pack, where you can take and charge this 12 volt battery and just put it in your pocket and plug in. If you're riding a motorcycle, you're out, you're going to get off of it eventually and walk around. If it's cold, you don't want to just stop the heated gear from working. So you can plug into this battery pack. You unplug from your motorcycle and plug into this battery thing that goes right in your pocket. I almost have all the Gerbing stuff. So besides the remote control that goes to this and that battery thing, it's almost a complete kit. So you've seen everything besides the heated soles, and they're supposed to be delivered today. By the time I finish installing this, they might actually be here. So you're going to get a ride and the install video all in one. I'm going to let you know how everything works out. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get this Gerbing battery harness connected to the motorcycle. So first we got to get the seat off. Got to get all my stuff moved out of the way. Get it connected before we put the heated gear on so we can go for a ride. Now, as you can see, there is a ton of wires that I have for all my custom dynamics installs for the lights and bag lights, latch lights, all these different things. What we're going to do is get these two screws out and take the ECM out, which is my ThunderMax tuner. The ThunderMax tuner replaces the stock Harley-Davidson ECM. It's actually easier than it looks. First, we'll take this. I think this is a T20. Should have put an extension on it, but it's okay. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're accessing the battery. That out. These two out here. The two that's close, that's held down by this little bracket. You can see you don't get these two that's spread further apart. Now, to get the Thundermax tuner out, there's a clip here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that loose. And then on this side over here, there's a clip. I'm going to get that loose. And I'm not taking the whole thing out. I'm just loosening it. I'm just moving it to the side. That is the positive battery terminal. And here is the negative over here. It looks like it's hard to get to, but it's easy to get to. See, I can see it right there. I'm not unplugging all of my wiring harnesses in order to get to it. I just moved everything to the side. That's why it looks like a rat's nest. I took the ECM out, then I took these screws out, and you push the tray forward and then pull up on it and it'll come out. So that's it. It looks like it's a mess, but more than likely you'll just have the ECM and this battery tray, and it'll be real easy and simple. Don't worry about the rest of this stuff. That goes to the LED lights and all that stuff on it. And you don't want to drop this screw at all. Got that? Set this aside. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Here's the wiring harness. Man, it has a pretty ugly red plug on it. I don't know why they made it red. That looks ugly. I want this just dangling around on my motorcycle, but it's red. That's the color they chose to make it. They should have kept it black. I would have liked it better black. But so you take the negative, put it on the negative side of the battery terminal, put the positive on the positive side of the battery terminal. I'm going to put this on top of the one that's running to the motorcycle. So I don't want to interfere with that. Afterwards, you put the fuse in that you need. Again, you remember I said that I have several products, Gerbing products. I can't put the lowest fuse in. I have to put probably the highest fuse in, but let me double check and read the instructions and see. Use a lower rated fuse than specified can result in a fuse blowing and the product not working as designed. So what you want to do, it says for gloves, 2.2 amperage draw, amp draw. Socks, 2.2 per pair, amp draw. And then the jacket, 6.9. The pants, 4. And the vest, 4.2. Now I don't have the vest, but I have gloves, the jacket, the pants, and the sole liners, which are not socks, which I would still probably say they're 2.2 as well. If you add it all up, 2.2, 2.2, that's 4.4. And then the pants was 4, so that's 8.4. And then you have the jacket, which is 6.9. So 8.4 and 6.9. So we're going to need the blue one. The blue one is set for 15. So that's the one we're going to get out of the pack. And they give you a bunch of them. So let's take the blue one, blue fuse, and put it in here. Yeah, they're both the same. Okay, so now we're going to take the fuse and put it in here. I chose the 15. Not that I chose it, that's the one that I need. Push it down. It's in there. And then cover it up here. It would be easier if I had all this stuff off, but I'm not taking all these harnesses out for that. So I got the negative one connected, negative terminal connected, right on top. Now I got the positive terminal connected. So now that I have them both connected, I'm going to take up all this slack and I'm going to run this underneath this thing here. And this is where I'm going to bring out the connector as short as possible, since they wanted to make it red. On the side, right there. Oh yeah, under the tank's not bad. That won't be bad under the tank. I'll show it to you when I get it. So let me get everything buttoned down nice and neat, back like it was Alright guys, so the camera went dead, and you see I got the bike back together, and I got all my cold weather gear on. Right now I'm about 40 miles from home because I wanted to go to the coldest place around to try out the cold weather gear and get on the interstate and ride and see how it works out. If you don't know where we are, we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I'm headed up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, up to a higher elevation just to check it out. If I didn't have cold weather gear on, there's no way I would have left the house so late to come up here, because I know that the temperature will be dropping pretty rapidly. That's one thing that I like about the cold weather gear so far, that it gives me the confidence to ride a little bit longer, a little bit further, things that I don't have to think about as far as like being home before the sun goes down, because that's when the temperature drops. The liner actually felt pretty good without it being turned on. But 49's got good enough. We're going to go somewhere where it's a lot colder. So we're headed that way to Gatlinburg and up the mountain. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so right now we're on our way up the mountain and the temperature is dropping. I can tell you now that these gloves, they are thicker, way thicker than my summer gloves, but they don't bother me as bad as I thought they would. As far as the heat goes, I have the heat setting on about 3, I think, and they feel pretty good. I can't figure it out if the gloves and the pants are connected for the heat, because I only have, you can look down here, I only have 2 controllers, and I feel like the gloves and the pants are connected and the jacket is by itself. Well, I wish the gloves were by themselves, because I would get a lot colder on my hands before I get cold on the jacket and the pants. I wish the jacket and the pants temperature was connected. I'm not 100% sure. When I was on the interstate, I turned one of them up, and it felt like it was the gloves and the pants. See, I'm loving this. I would not be riding right now without this heated gear. The temperature is 45, but it's a 45 at nighttime. I can feel the cold on the back of my neck because I don't have my neck gaiter on. I have it in the saddlebags, but I probably should stop and put it on. Man, everybody looking at the overlook for sunset, a sunset view of Gatlinburg right there. I really should have stopped to show you that, but I'm enjoying this road. How do I feel so far? Let's see. I feel pretty good. I'm not cold at all. My hands feel great. It feels like the pants are not as warm as the jacket. So far, that's kind of how it feels. Feels like I could take the pants up another notch. But it's probably because I just have blue jeans on. I have a leather, there's the police. I have a leather jacket on. I have pants on, but I don't have overpant liners. Not overpant liners, like riding pants. And I've been looking for some riding pants. I went down to Cycle Gear. You might have seen that video. Trying to find some pants to go over my pants. Some riding pants. But the problem is, they stopped at 32, and I need a 36. I mean, I can make a 34 work. I'd like to have a 36. Man, love this. Yeah. There's something I want to show you too, so don't click off the video yet. When I get to a place, I'll tell you something that I really, really don't like, and the camera went dead. I actually was trying to show you this in front of my garage, but the camera went dead, so I'll show you when I get to where I'm going. Not quite to where I'm going yet. By the way, the temperature is 44. The setting is on 3 and 4, and it goes all the way up. It goes all the way up to 10. So I'm going to Gatlinburg, over Gatlinburg, if they let me in. It's to the right, I'm sure. Pretty sure, yeah. Whoa. Salt on the road, gotta be careful. Must have been left over from the snow. Yeah, it is. Alright, so now I know going up the mountain I'm not going to be able to run like I want to. I'll take it easy. Yeah, it's 44 right now. If I went to the very top of the mountain, I'm sure it probably has snow on it. We'll see if they let me go up to the ski lodge. That's when I'm trying to go, to the ski lodge, where I know there's snow. So that's the backside of Gatlinburg. Guys, that's the, you can see there's the Space Needle, Gatlinburg Space Needle. And we're gonna go up this mountain road to get to the ski lodge. And hopefully nobody gets in front of me. Which it doesn't look good because there's already people in front of me. What did I just say? Ober Mountain parking full. Updates on Twitter. I'm just going up there to turn around. Maybe they'll let me. You know, I can't believe I've never taken you up here before. All the times that I've been all through this parkway. Look at that mountain stream coming down right there. And that's the road that I just came from. I didn't have to come this way. I could have came off of that road and got on up here somewhere. I should have did that. So my plan is to get to the gate, tell the guy I just want to turn around and see if he'll let me. Look at this turn, guys. Huge drop off right there. If it looks, well, the trees look bare because it's actually winter. But all this up here it was burnt out because of that Gatlinburg fire that happened. Like, yeah, you can see those buildings over there. Still haven't rebuilt it yet. That fire that happened 5-6 years ago, man, it was horrible. All right, so the temperature is at 45 now, and I still feel good. I got it on 3 and 4. I could turn it down. Again, my pants, I feel cooler in my pants than I do in my jacket and gloves. My jacket and gloves, I can definitely turn them down. My pants, it's fine for the pants, but the jacket and gloves, I could turn down. Climbing this mountain in 3rd gear at 124. You don't have to shift down a lot. They do it in 3rd. I probably could. Yeah, no, I don't think I could have did it in 3rd with the 107. This gear is really going to change the channel. I'm going to be able to ride a lot longer in comfort. If it's a nice sunny day and the temperature is in the 30s, who cares? Get out and ride. Again, on the back of my neck though, it's still cold. It's cold it's 42 now. It's cold on the back of my neck, but it's only when I turn my helmet like to the right or left I can feel the coldness on the back of my neck. My hands are toasty. It's just like sitting in under a heated blanket. Feels good. My pants, again, still not as warm as my jacket, and still not as warm as my jacket and my gloves. All right, so now we get to see what's the temperature now. 41. Going up here. Everybody's skiing and snowboarding, and I'm on my motorcycle. And there's the Gatlinburg shuttle bus. I unplugged myself, tucked this in my pocket. Why did they make this thing red? Doesn't make sense to me. Look at that. Look at how big of an eyesore that is. It didn't have to be red. It could have been black. But they decided to make that red. When I'm not using it, I guess I could tug it up there a little bit further. But that is my complaint with it. Well, guys, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm not going to go in there, but that's where the snow is. Do you see it? You can see people coming down the mountain. Ski lifts up there. So yeah, so there's snow on the mountain. No real snow, that's powder snow that they made. And then here's a Gatlinburg trolley coming up the mountain. Alright, I feel pretty good, guys. I'm enjoying the Gerbing gear, the heated gear. Can't wait to get my heated insert soles, or whatever you want to call them. Let's plug up here. Okay, it stayed on there. It says 3 and 4, so it kept the number, so that's good. Alright guys, that's about the coldest place I can get to right now. So the coldest temperature it got is 39 degrees, and it still feels good. So the Gerbing heated gear, because now I can ride longer. Now I've never tried any other heated gear before, so I don't know if it's better than any other brand, but I know that this one works well. The only thing that I don't like about it, again, is that red lead. Why put that on there? It doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't have did that. It would have looked so much better just black. You didn't have to make it red to stand out. Other than snow and ice, this will extend your riding season. Yeah, it's a big hit in the beginning because this Gerbing stuff ain't cheap, that's for sure. And heated gear's not cheap. I haven't seen any heated gear that was inexpensive. Other than you can find some battery powered stuff, but I'm glad that I didn't get the battery powered stuff. I'm glad that I have the one that plugs into the motorcycle, because I don't have to worry about it going dead. But yeah, it's good. And if you want to ride longer, you should buy it. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to make another video as I cruise through downtown Gatlinburg, just for people who want to see downtown Gatlinburg. And we're going to end the Gerbing video here. Guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos come out. And check out the Gerbing gear at gerbing.com or Revzilla. I believe I got mine from Revzilla. Alright, again, I want to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day.